Hey, welcome to Moving Forward with Rafiq. If this is your first time here, please hit the subscribe, the like, and the notification bell. That way, if I drop a video or I do a live, you'll be made aware as to when I'm coming on. Again, peace and blessings, everybody. This right here, this video, man, it's another awareness video for all the parents out there to be made aware, to be put on point, to so that way they can safeguard their house and their family. Other than that, we pray and we put it in God's hand, man, and we try to live a certain way, you know, and that's to treat people how we want to be treated. And 9-year-old Sequoia Bacon Jones was murdered Friday night in the city of Trenton. There's this apartment complex called Kingsbury. It's been wild forever. It's been wild forever. Me, myself, personally, I don't know how they haven't closed that building down. They got 2 elevators in there. I call them death traps. It's off the hook, man. It's off the hook. And it was a big fight. And shots was let off. And it's unfortunate, man. Princess Sequoia, her life was tragically taken, man, at the tender age of 9. And from what I'm hearing, like every other 9-year-old, her life was she was full of energy. You know, just an angel, bro. An angel. Full of energy, life, vibrant. Like I said, qualities that mostly every 9-year-old girl or boy and possess. I got a 10-year-old, a 4-year-old, 14-year-old, 18-year-old, 20-year-old, 22-year-old, and a 30-year-old. And as big and old as my older kids are, they still babies to me, man. And I still, in some way, I still safeguard them, like, in my heart. And don't want to see anything happen to them, man. Before that, a 3-year-old girl was shot coming out of the daycare center in Brooklyn. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? A 9-year-old boy in I think Flint, Michigan, was shot and murdered. A couple days before that, a 12-year-old boy in Camden overdosed going to school, overdosed on a bus off of fentanyl because he was working for his uncle, bagging up. And he was cleaning stuff. The story comes that he was cleaning and touching stuff with fentanyl, didn't have any gloves. And on his way to school, he OD'd. What are we doing? We living in some different times, man. It's both scary. It's scary and then it's not. Because I say it's scary because life is beautiful today for me. And it's like, as each day goes by, out in the world, you see things that, it's getting worse, like every day. And now with COVID, the war in Ukraine, which I believe is the start of World War III, and a lot of other people strongly believe that too, that this is the start of World War III. However, when you look on social media, you see people planning vacations, living life without a care in the world, man. Partying, drinking, smoking, taking trips. Look at the mess we in. And I'm not saying to not live your life. Live your life, of course. Live your life. But be mindful of what's going on. Be mindful. So when it go down, because it's going to go down, but when it do go down, at least you be on point. Pay attention. That's all I'm saying. Pay attention. These politicians, the murders, the storms, the calamities. Pay attention. We living in some strange times, man. However, these times have been prophesied, which is why it's no surprise to me when I see certain things and then revert back to what I was taught years ago. Shout out to my Uncle Abu, man. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. To Allah we belong and to Allah we return. My Uncle Abu Mustafa Muhammad. I love him so much, man. Part of the reason why I'm Muslim and who I am today is because of my uncle. The morals, the principles that he instilled in me. Shout out to him and to all the other uncles out there who stepped in when people's fathers wasn't, you know what I mean, able to provide or you know what I mean, or stand up and take responsibility. But a lot of the things that I'm seeing now, I heard about as a kid, 14, 15, 16 years old, sitting in the masjid with my uncle and the older brothers. We would sit around and they would listen to radios we would listen to programs from ex-military people who spoke about things that we seeing now, more or less. Things that we seeing now, New World Order, what they trying to do with Europe. This is why Russia is mad. Don't think Russia's mad for no reason. They trying to point Putin to be this madman. But homie got a reason to be mad, yo. Do I agree with killing innocent people? Absolutely not. But America forever meddling. Forever meddling. Forever meddling. Sent $1 billion out there to Ukraine. We got a serious homeless. Go to Philadelphia. Go to LA, Chicago, New York, New Jersey. Go, man, yo. Even down south, Atlanta, Georgia. You sending $1 billion out there to Ukraine, and it's hectic out here. How? Again, like Pac said, you got money to feed, you got money for war, but can't feed the poor. Never thought I'd say that. I am. Again, man, prayers go out to Sequoia Bacon Jones, man. And all the other babies that are getting executed. That's what I call it. They're getting executed by people who look like them. I'll never understand that. I can admit at one time in my life I was an ignorant son of a gun, man. Ignorant, yo. I would go around and hurt my own people, man. Today I don't think like that, man. Today if you get me mad enough that I want to hurt you, I'll just stay away from you. And this is why you have to, when you see certain signs and things like that, you have to pay attention. And sometimes, man, like I said, moving forward in life means sometimes you got to leave people behind. And it might hurt you even a little bit. But it's something that you have to do for your best interest. For the best interest of your family, man. Being a man of the house. I'm the man of the house. I'm the oldest son. I'm the oldest grandson. I'm the oldest cousin. So I gotta be on point. So whenever anybody needs me or need a word or whatever, I can have a clear mind and give them my best, my best understanding, and hopefully a solution to whatever it is they're going through. Thank you for stopping by. This is my first time dropping a video in a minute, and I don't know, I just felt like I had to come back. Not that the game needed me. The game is doing swell without me. Shout out to my boy Callouts. I like Callouts, man. Callouts, man. I like you, brother. Callouts. Of course, P. Of course, G'd up. The brother Mac. It's a few of y'all, man. But like I said, we living in some times, man. So let's stop playing games, man. You know what I mean? Let's stop playing games. Been playing games long enough. Peace and blessings, everybody.